Robert Bryan Cutting, known in the local marine world on the West Coast as Barger Bob, or simply Bob, passed away January the 3rd, 2022 at the age of 76 on his beloved 32-foot CNC sailboat named the Fiji Nui, moored for the winter at Slip 32 in the inner harbor of Victoria, BC at the Coast Hotel. His final reflective years were immersed reading a good book, tinkering with small fixes on his boat, and sailing for the summers, anchoring at Salt Spring Island. Bob was born in Brockville, Ontario to Bill and Olive Cutting on March 14, 1945, a Wednesday, a special Wednesday indeed for the parents. Records reveal it was a windy day in Brockville, with temperatures hovering just below freezing and the barometer on the rise. Bob grew up sandwiched between an older brother, Jim, and a younger sister, Joan, who always tested his dreamy nature. Bob was a nature romantic who loved family camping trips to the Great Lakes during those young years. As he matured, he sensed a longing to find his own bearings in a new way, to balance his nature with practical life, and that he did. The West lured him into her mysteries, and he answered the call. His early 20s he spent carving out a new life on his own terms, with the Pacific Ocean as his backyard. A few years later, he purchased a tugboat named Demac, together with a barge in tow for hauling everything and anything. For many years, Bob putted up and down the south coast of BC, hauling cargo and freight to remote islands and locations. Specialty cargo, propane, exotic marine glacial clay, bound for Asian markets, prefab houses. Nothing was too big or small for delivery, which included delivery to Salt Spring, Pender, Galliano, Maine, and Saturna Islands, to name just a few. He wasn't alone. In the wheelhouse he shared with his favorite companion and confidant, a border collie named Cody, a lovebird named Houdini, and a homebound rabbit named Nibs. This motley crew shared stories and weathered many southeast winds of Johnson Strait, 25-knot northeasterly outflows from remote inlets, and stunning sunsets. To really carry on dialogue with Bob, you best know marine VHF radio language. Pilots were called flyboys. Many trips were flown 200 feet over the water, just below the fog, to land at his float camps. This was called scud running. Just the normal day's flying for Bob. Even on occasional land trips back east to visit family, his marine vernacular never changed, yelling, "Fish or cut bait," when approaching paid toll gates. That meant hurry up and get the paid toll money ready. Bob always made room for family and friend visits. Christmas time was a special time for Bob, filled with laughter and robust short stories. His adventures and misadventures always refreshingly found a welcome ear. After all, even in the tales being told, it was indeed a skookum life, wasn't it? As a liveaboard on his sailboat in the final years, Bob would ponder, "It's another misty West Coast morning. What should I do today? Read a book? Take a walk downtown? Or sail away?" And one could say that's just what he did. That was Bob. His dreamy nature sailed away, upward and onward, to a new life beyond the horizon, where the salt chuck is easy, the winds are light, and the swells and gusts of life are calm. Blessings on your new journey, Barger Bob.